Ready?
Yeah. Okay. We are on our way up to Massachusetts. This is my sister Emily, for anyone who doesn't know. I think everyone should probably know, though.
Everybody must know.
Yeah. We've been on the road for, I don't know, hour and a half maybe? Ish. We're going to be there in about 3.5 hours. Just a little weekend trip to see the fam. That's where my dad is originally from, so got a bunch of family up there. Gonna spend some time with the fam over the weekend, see some cousins, some aunts and uncles, my grandparents. Two of my younger cousins have basketball games this weekend, so catch a few of those games. Also, PSA, I have a crop sensor lens on right now, so that's why there's the circle around. I don't know if I'll crop around it or not. Don't think we have a lot of plans for the weekend, but definitely be good catching up with family, so it's gonna be a good weekend.
Hey all, we out here at Cranes Beach. Pan to the beach.
I should have brought my tripod. It was sitting in my car. I looked at it and I was like, no, I won't need a tripod. Little known fact is that we almost grew up here because our parents lived, I don't think at this exact location, but they lived somewhere in Massachusetts, like 2 blocks on off the beach for the first
Yeah, it's a
couple
different
years.
beach. There's like one we usually go to. There was,
Do you know the name of it?
I think it's Good Harbor.
Oh.
Good Harbor. That's how we would have said it if we grew up here.
We would have been
in.
New England beach boy and gals.
Yeah,
Wouldn't that be crazy?
it would.
I think it's funny to entertain the thought of how life would be different if one little decision was made differently. I think as far as growing up here, like it would have been cool to grow up on the ocean and stuff, but I think the one thing that was such a foundational part of my bringing up was growing up with cousins that were basically like siblings to us. My cousin Luke, that I'm doing the half marathon with in a couple months. We grew up together. Luke's the same age as Emily, and then our other cousin David is my age, and we grew up with those kids and basically siblings our entire lives. And I talk to so many people who have relatives that are just kind of estranged and they don't really know them, or like cousins that are 20 years older than them. I think having cousins so close in age and so close is something that I was extremely grateful for growing up. I think on a life level, I don't know if that's the right way to put it, but life level. It's funny to think how like one decision maybe like a couple years ago could have totally changed everything. Like I almost moved to Pittsburgh, and then I was thinking about going to Michigan or Florida, or I would be nowhere near where I'm at in life if I had done those things. But that being said, if I had made different decisions, it would have been God's plan.
Yeah.
And as long as I'm sticking closely to God and leaning into His wisdom and His guidance, I think ultimately your life's gonna work out in the long run. You know, God has you where you are for a reason. If you're in a crappy situation, maybe it's to learn so that you can help people in the same situation down the road, or maybe it's to strengthen you in some kind of aspect. I read this morning in James 1, "Count it all joy, my brothers, when you meet trials of various kinds, for you know that the testing of your faith produces steadfastness, and let steadfastness have its full effect, that you may be perfect and complete, lacking in nothing."
Amen.
Amen. Okay. Oh my goodness. This might be the outro. I might film a little bit more today, but I have no idea what this day is going to hold. I didn't film the most. It's definitely something difficult to balance that I'm still figuring out as I make videos. Part of me wants to film everything, but also I don't see this family too much. A part of me wants to just be in that moment and spend time with that family. So I didn't really film too much this weekend. Maybe I should have, or maybe that was a good thing. I know it wasn't a super long and extensive video. It was just a good weekend catching up with family. So that's it. Family's important. Hug your mom, hug your dad, hug your sister, hug your brother, hug everyone. Maybe not everyone. So before my camera falls off this windshield, that's it. See you guys.
I want to like seafood by the time I come back here. That's it. That's my goal.